25 minutes, but I want to make use of this time. You have great perspective on this. Let me just give you a quick synopsis of what the Congress manifesto said today, which has become a national talking point. It says, quote, the Congress party is committed to taking firm and decisive action against individuals and organizations spreading hatred amongst communities on the grounds of caste or religion, unquote. And then it says, we believe that law and constitution is sacrosanct and cannot be violated by individuals and organizations like Bajrang Dal, PFI and others promoting enmity or hatred, and so forth. Has the Congress walked the talk on its manifesto promise? Can we take it at face value? Or A, is it drawing a false equivalence to cover up for the fact that it doesn't want to unilaterally call out, singularly call out Muslim extremism, Islamist extremism, sorry, not Muslim, but Islamist extremism. And secondly, most importantly, it has never practiced what it preaches, and therefore today is sounding a bit hypocritical and deliberately playing a communal card.
Thanks for having me on, Rahul. See, the news flash for the Congress is the PFI has already been banned. So you see, they were trying to target the Bajrang Dal, but trying to draw this false equivalence. Have you noticed everything that they need to condemn when it happens to a Hindu, they have to bring in a false equivalence saying we will also do this. But all condemnations of attacks on Muslims are always standalone condemnations with the Congress. You know, I used to be a hardcore Congress voter at one point of time. I come from a family of Congress voters. And today I am in a state where, I actually thank the Bajrang Dal for all its excesses. The Bajrang Dal is the first and last line of defense for me against the kind of communal mobs that the Congress pretends does not exist. Do you remember in 2020 when a Hindu temple was burnt in Bangalore? They all wanted to highlight all the Muslim youth, very kind of them to form a human chain outside, but they didn't want to highlight the fact that the arsonists were also Muslims. Right? So this is becoming a repeat pattern, and the thing is, everybody is now able to see through it. We are a police deficit state, we are a governance deficit state. And in these instances, unfortunately, there is a very significant street veto that happens. The more violent you are, the more initiative you take. So basically what the Congress has done, because remember their alliance in Karnataka is called Ahinda, which is, which is Kannada for Muslims, OBCs and Dalits. Now, the Muslims here are particularly important because you look at everything that they've been doing. They've been glorifying people like Tipu Sultan, who goes to a place like Melakote and massacres Brahmins out there. They want to celebrate Tipu Sultan Jayanti. That is like me going to Germany and saying, me going to Israel and saying we should have Hitler Jayanti out there. They have a long history of doing this, you see. But I just want to come to one very important point that Sanjay Jha raised about this guy who was caught working for the ISI in the Bajrang Dal. You see, in 2018, there was an ISI spy caught working in Air Force headquarters. Just last year in May 2022, there were two people caught in the Air Force. Air Force people caught spying for the ISI. Does that mean the Indian Air Force has become the Pakistan Air Force? Obviously not. Who is the ISI going to spy on? They're going to spy on the people that they're most worried about, that can cause them and their interest the most damage. So the fellow coming, that a Bajrang Dal fellow turned out to be an ISI chap, is the biggest tribute to the Bajrang Dal, because it shows you that the ISI is scared the living daylights out of, because the Bajrang Dal is the only one that can threaten them that way.